Hello YouTube, and welcome to the first episode of the SoL Project. SoL stands for the Shadow of Lightning Project. The Shadow of Lightning Project. This is a new series I will be starting. So just to say a little bit about everything, or what exactly I'm doing right now. I am SoL Project, also known as Zach. Some avid YouTube viewers, probably not a ton of you, will remember my old channel, SoL Project, aka The Shadows of Lightning. As an old channel, I used to make video game walkthroughs, some music videos that I still upload, random guides and whatnot for video games. This is an expansion of that. Probably a couple of years ago, I kind of fell out of that whole medium, going into, I was in band for a while, school was taking up a lot of my time. I was involved in a lot of other things, drumline in particular, took a lot of my time. Now, currently between high school and college, I find myself with, I found myself with a lot of free time, so I am starting this new series, in an attempt to kickstart my dream for the future. So, what is the SoL Project? On the surface, it appears as just another Let's Play series on YouTube that there's 100,000 of right now, and I'm really hoping to get this one to stand out. What this is inspired by Achievement Hunter. Now, a lot of you will know Achievement Hunter by their very prolific Let's Plays, obviously based off of their parent company Rooster Teeth, makers of Red vs. Blue. Really good company. I'm huge fans of them for years. Achievement Hunter in particular, something I've always been. I do not remember the controls of this game, Jesus. I've been huge fans of them for years. Just this past Sunday, I can't think of the exact date because I'm trying to play this game and losing it badly. For the record, I'll be amazed if I beat this game for to beat. This last Sunday, the Achievement Hunter, the Let's Play, released a video where my personal favorite Achievement Hunter, Ray, spoke a story of his rise from barely making his rent in his New York apartment to working at a job he loves. This inspired me like nothing else I'd ever seen in my life. And now I'm someone who's going to college for video editing and video production, journalism and digital media being the actual major. So what I'm trying to do here, and I'm hoping that it's all up to whether or not be noticed, I'm hoping to be the next Achievement Hunter. So a lot of you are probably thinking, well, that's a dumb idea. There's probably 100,000 people wanting to be the next Achievement Hunter. And yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm certain there are. So I'm trying to get my series here to stand out. And I'm trying to go from this little tiny YouTube channel that had 400 subscribers. I'm making a new channel for this new series, the SoL Project. The title may change, by the way, if it garners enough fans that there's a distaste for it. I don't really know. It's kind of just a prototype codename right now. So what the SoL Project is, instead of being just generic playthroughs of random games, like for example, this first game is Touhou 6, Abominable the Scarlet Devil, one of my absolute favorite games of all time. We see, especially in Achievement Hunter is huge for this, which are achievement guides. They do, they focus a lot on achievement-based gaming, like what makes the Xbox. The PS3 gets into it now with trophies. Achievement-based gaming, a huge factor of gaming right now. What the SoL Project is going What the SoL Project is going to do is emulate what it felt like to play video games back in the 80s and 90s, back when I was a kid. It's going to be a throwback. It's going to be about accomplishment-based gaming, which may sound like the exact same thing, but it is more about the nostalgia of completing the game. Like, when I was a kid, I grew up with an SNES. It was my first system. I played it for years. Super Mario World was one of my first real games I ever played a lot of. And I remember the first time I had gotten to the Chocolate Island, I believe was the 6th world. There was the joy that I felt in being able to get that far and being able to think that I actually have a chance at beating a game, because that actually wound up being one of the first games, if not the first game I ever actually beat. The joy that I felt of just playing through these games and getting close to the end was, oh shit, oh wow, that was close. normally I do not survive if I get caught in that. Oh, I'm so gonna lose this game. The joy that I felt at being able to complete a game like that, and I did wind up beating the game, but the joy I felt at being able to play through and actually have a chance at beating a game was just incredible for me as a kid. The game that wound up sealing that deal for me was Mario & Luigi's Superstar Saga, which was the first RPG I ever played. No, Sapphire version was. Superstar Saga was the second, though. Sapphire version, also a notable example of this thing, of this trope. So that is what the SoL Project is going to do. I will be playing through games that always gave me a rush when I was coming close to completing it, or I felt joy in playing through, getting close to the end. That's what the SoL Project attempts to emulate, is a throwback to what it used to mean to be a video game. Not that modern video games are by any means bad. I'm a huge fan of several modern series. But I'm going to be playing through games that it feels very good to play through and beat. Touhou 6 here, as I said earlier, one of my absolute favorite games of all time. This was one of those games that led me to this. I played this game oh god, it was probably back in like 03 or 04, not long after it first came out. After hearing about it on a gaming forum that I was on at the time. And I was like, oh wow, this game is so cool, but it's freaking impossible. I'm never going to beat this game. For years, I never even came close. And then back when the later games of the series started being made, I think it was around when 10 Desires was released, the 10th game of the series, this is the 6th. I came back to these games, so I noticed that they were getting popularity, and I'm like, oh, Touhou, I remember that. I remember playing that game a bunch of years back. Played through this game and eventually managed to beat it. The rush I got from being able to beat a Danmaku game the first time was unprecedented. Not that I am good at these games by any means. I'm only playing on normal difficulty right now, and I'm still not perfect at this. I have beaten this game on normal with everybody save Reimu B, just who I'm playing as now. So it's probably I'm probably gonna have a nice big egg on my face when I lose badly with Reimu once I get to stage 5 and I start losing really, really badly with Reimu B. But this video serves not only as the first episode of the SoL Project, but also as an introduction for this series. I more or less just want this to be an explanation of what the series is. If I actually wind up beating Vermilion with Reimu B, then more power to me, because I've never done that. I don't know what is with Reimu B. To me, Reimu B just seems like dumb. I guess not dumbed down, but just a weaker version of Marissa A. I don't know what it is with that, but so yeah, I'm a huge Touhou Project fan. I spent all day yesterday downloading and getting up these programs. I even bought one that downloading these video software programs that I can get to record. I got all new capture cards for this. All new capture devices and capture programs for this in order to make this series look absolutely flawless. I want this to be as high quality as I can. Again, the whole point of this series is for me to be noticed by none other than the Achievement Hunter, currently one of the biggest names in Let's Plays right now. I know there's also Tobuscus, there's Pewdie. You know, I mean, what I want to do is stand out from them. I want to be... I'm gonna sound arrogant as hell by saying this, but I want to be the next one of them. Oh wow, how did I survive that? Now you will not see me. I'm not gonna be like you go on the Rooster Teeth's Let's Plays, you go on Achievement Hunter, and you see the swarms of comments of people advertising their channels, begging people to get more views, so they can get more subs, so they can get noticed. And you know, I mean, that's a thing. I'm not gonna be doing that. Ah, there I go. Why is it that spell card of all things, really? The Rainbow Windchime? Oh, here's where I start losing badly with Rainbow B. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be putting advertising my channel on anything. I'm just going to be putting these videos on YouTube. I'm going to tell some of my friends about them and some people I know that watch Let's Plays and stuff, and I'm just going to hope they get noticed. My plan for a schedule is a video every other day that may or may not fluctuate to every like third day or something. I'm not good with schedules. I'm not good with scheduling videos and things because The SoL Project is entirely me, by the way. It's me playing the games. I'm playing the games, and I'm going through the editing process all on my own. I'm a very good video editor. I'm good at video editing. I mean, like, to me, it's not hard to be good at video editing. I mean, there's certainly definite there's definitely skill to it. But I learned video editing at a rather young. I was editing videos when I was younger. I was using Windows Movie Maker and things. So I'm already at 5 lives. I'm going to lose this game badly. I used Windows. Make that 6. Windows Movie Maker. I wound up getting into Sony Vegas 8. One of my favorite programs ever because I use it. I've used that program more than anything else, almost certainly. This stage, by the way, is where this game gets really hard. So yeah, I'm very into video editing, which is, again, it's going to be my major in college. Here I am telling my life story on a video of Touhou 6. So, combined with the gaming skills, there's no skill here, believe me. Between the gameplay footage and the video editing, all of which I'll be doing all on my own for the SoL Project, those are the 2 biggest things that are required in the world of the achievement hunt. There's the gameplay of the videos, and then there's the behind-the-scenes editing, a much tougher, much longer, definitely much more boring process, at least in my opinion. I mean, if there's someone out there who thinks that video editing is exciting, more power to you, because you and I are not in the same boat. I don't see what's the most exciting thing about sitting at a computer for 8 hours, dragging around and cropping movie clips and audio. I can't believe I survived that. Danmaku is not my forte, despite the fact that I love Danmaku games. Really would like to get better at these games. But, so the first episode, Touhou 6, I already explained why. I have the first 4 episodes picked out. I'm hoping to release these every other day. Episode 3 in particular, I know will be, like, some episodes of the SoL Project will be much shorter, like, for instance, episode 1 here is just going to be a single part. Like, there's not going to be separate videos about Touhou 6. I mean, this is a game you can play through and either lose or beat in 20 minutes. Nothing bad about that. It's Touhou Project. I love Touhou Project. Huge fan of this series for years. But I guess I haven't been a huge fan until around 10 Desires again. But I played the games. I played this game and Perfect Cherry Blossom back in the day. Anyways, episode 3 in particular, which I know the game, that will be multi-part. That will be a much longer video. So, some episodes of the SoL Project will be released in single parts, like this one, and episode 2 will also be. Oh, shoot, I hate this part. Oh, that's a bomb. Okay. Where was I? Whereas, some other episodes will be multi-part. The multi-part episodes, I mean, at their core, the two types will be the same thing. It will be the gaming that is completionist. I mean, I can't even say completionist because when I say completionist, I think 100% completion. That's not what this is. This is the joy of completing the game, and that's a line that gets really blurred in video games nowadays. I'll use Super Mario Galaxy 2 as an example of that. Fantastic video game. Love that video game. Love that game. One of my favorite games on the Wii. Super Mario Galaxy, you quote-unquote beat the game if you use beat the final boss as beating the game about 2/5 on the road to 100% completion. In Super Mario Galaxy 2, you can beat the final boss without getting all 120 power stars. In order to... Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm doing terribly. In order to 100% the game, you need all of the... I am atrocious at this game right now. In order to beat the game, you need... Oh, I hate this spell card so much. Nope. Oh, I could have made that. Shoot. I don't hate it when I bomb like that. Anyways, in order to complete the game, you need all 120 of the base power stars. Then, that lets you to unlock the green stars. That leads you to unlock the green stars. Completing those unlocks the Grandmaster Galaxy, and then there's the Grandmaster Galaxy's Comet, and that game, there's so many things you do on the road to 100% completing. Damn it! Oh, so bad this game. I lost 3 lives on Patchouli. There's no way I'm beating Ramelia with Rainbow B. I should be using Marissa A. Oh boy, I'll probably revisit this game later on in the series. I love the first episode of this series is going to open with me losing this game. I'm almost certain I'll lose this year, unless I somehow miracle out a win. This game, despite being one of my favorite in the franchise, not my favorite. Perfect Cherry Blossom actually is my favorite. Actually, I'll go so far as saying Mystic Square is probably my favorite Toho game. Anyway, 100%ing a game is a lot different from beating a game nowadays. It's a line that gets blurred a lot nowadays. I'll go back to Super Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, or RPGs in general almost. I suppose not anymore, but beating an RPG, you beat the game. I'm gonna have to wrap this up because I'm gonna lose this fast. I'm disappointed with myself how bad I'm doing this game. RPGs in general, you beat the final boss, you beat the game, and then there's that. When I was a kid, I mean, I don't know, I can't even tell how much you feel it in video games nowadays, but I bombed that. But there's that rush of completing a game. I've lost 5 lives on this boss, and I'm about to lose a 6th. There's that rush of beating the game that you never get to feel, that it seems to be, at least for me, is very rarely felt in video games anymore. And the SoL Project is attempting to emulate that, even though I'm definitely going to lose this. So, I think as I wrap up this first episode here, which I think is less of an episode and more of an introduction to the series, I think what I'm going to do is make an actual first episode, and I'm just thinking of this just now, where I just use Marissa A, because I can definitely beat this game with Marissa A, or B, and Reimu A, definitely, but not Reimu. For some reason, I've just never been able to beat this game on normal with Reimu B. I can be hard. Actually, I've beaten hard with Marissa A, but not normal with Reimu B, and I just don't know why. This spell card, however, very easy. And this is coming from the guy who, to this day, has beaten Flounder Scarlet once. And it was like a year ago, and oh boy, howdy. That was something, because Levitain, Maze of Love, and Ripples of 495 years. If you've never played Toho 6, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But, oh, I'm gonna die. And, yep. I should have focused. Well, that about wraps up episode 1, or I'm gonna call this the prologue episode, actually. I do not use continues in Toho games. That about wraps up the prologue episode to the SoL Project. I will see you guys in a couple days with a new video, the real episode 1. And I will continue from there. So, if you see this video, like, comment, subscribe. Please, if you like it, just spread the word around. I'm trying to get as many fans as possible. I will take requests on games even, although currently I may only be limited to PC games. I'm not sure how far I can go with console games. My capture device does not like to cooperate with my computer. But I'll see what I can do from there. And I don't want the only games I play. I don't want games that are terribly long. I don't want a game that I couldn't beat. Well, I can't even say that. Okay, scratch what I just said. I probably will take requests eventually. At this moment, I am not, but requests are something I do plan to incorporate in this series if it gets enough followers. So thank you guys for watching, and again, please spread the word if you like the video. I am Zach, aka Sarasungus, and I will see you on the next episode of the SoL Project. Until next time, guys.